Coming up on the AC Apprentice.
I don't trust the cardboard. That's only one extra layer of protection.
Today we're going to Amelia Island to visit the Amelia Island Surf and Racquet Club to change a compressor on a roof. It's going to be a bit chilly, but we're going to get everything done.
So did I read the notes correctly? Are we going to a 7-story building today?
Yeah, we're going to a 7-story building today.
Really?
Yeah, pretty common. Actually did maintenance on a 40-foot building down here in Amelia Island about a month ago now. It was pretty cold that day too, just like today. But,
yeah, well, that's Florida for you. It's going to be hot one day, it's going to be cold the next.
Yeah, jackets in the morning and short sleeves in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, pretty common. Just a lot of vertical, steps that you have to take to get to it. But if you can minimize the amount of trips that you have to take, it really cuts down on wasting your energy and your time in situations like this. So
yeah. Well, I know Tom and Jacob's coming today, right?
correct.
Yeah, so they'll be there to help us out.
Yeah. All right, man, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's rock and roll.
All right.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You see the cardboard's down first. We have our blanket down next. Everything that can puncture a hole in this roof, all right, has to stay on this blanket. All right, I don't trust the cardboard. That's only one extra layer of protection. All right, that's first and foremost. Everything stands here unless it has a set of rubber garments or something on the bottom of it, like for example that machine right there, it does. All right, see how that has rubber garments on it? Something like that is okay, but anything else, we don't want metallic on the roof because it could puncture a hole. The other thing we had to think about is screws. As we start to take this unit apart, we're going to have screws. I want screws to be in a pocket that has a zipper on it, so we want one person designated for this.
I'll be the screw guy.
Okay, you're going to hold the screws. All right, good deal. Past that, because this is an Airbnb property and because it's on a Friday, we want to make sure that we turn this property back over to the resident as fast as possible. So, we're here to, go ahead and take advantage and utilize these glasses so we can show, safety, mitigating liabilities, at the same time focusing on getting the job done in a timely manner so we can turn it back over. All right, everybody good to go?
So this is actually my first time on Amelia Island. It's got to be without a doubt the best view I've had for a call since starting here. I mean, it's just beautiful up here.
All right, let's go ahead and get the drill. We'll go ahead and start taking the top off. And the fan assembly is going to go on the blanket, okay? See any screws on the roof, just go ahead and pick them up, put them in your pocket.
All right.
That way we don't step on it and puncture a hole, because we don't know who is working on these other units. All right, good deal. You want to go ahead and put that on your belt? All right, actually, you know what? Kyle, go ahead and remove those two screws. I'll take the screws. We're going to go ahead go ahead and take that other screw out. All right, good deal. Hand those to Patrick. All right, good deal. That needs to go on the blanket. Before removing the compressor that's bad, you have to recover all the refrigerant. So as we were recovering the refrigerant out of the system, we started to realize that there is way too much refrigerant coming out of this thing. That was the first indication of what possibly could have been the culprit of why this compressor was bad. We had to get the torches inside the unit to heat up the compressor to boil that liquid out of there. Once we were doing that, we realized, okay, this thing was severely overcharged, and that will kill a compressor. As a matter of fact, it's one of the common causes that kills compressors. But as we got that compressor swapped out and the new one in, everything started going real smooth at that point. We started making up some of that lost time.
All right, have you scoot it towards me just a little bit? Keep bringing it closer up here. Should get 3 all of them here in this. Oh. All right, go ahead and pull that tight, Jacob. All right, I'll take it from here. Yep. I'm holding it. You got the wire, Jacob? All right, we're good. I'm square over here.
That needs to be look, so hang on.
Oh yeah. Here, go ahead and lift it up for me. I'm lined up here. Let me grab the screws real quick.
So basically when we put the compressor in and had everything situated up on the roof, we headed downstairs to change out the filter dryer, because whenever you cut up in those lines for anything, you always replace the filter dryer no matter what. So we just sanded down each side of the 3/8 copper line, cut it, threw the new one in there, and it was ready to go.
All right, we're good to go.
All right, sounds good.
Right on.
Do it.
We're very happy to be a part of Amelia Surf and Racquet Club. You know, the fact that we were there doing a job, you know, this close to the beach, I mean, that's I can't believe we're actually getting paid to do this work. So that was really amazing that we actually got to do that job on a very clear day. There was no overcast. It wasn't hot. It was a little chilly with the wind factor, but just overall, it was a beautiful day. Getting everything down off the roof went well. Getting everything back out on the trucks went well. We were able to look at the other units that were on the roof to see what kind of condition they were in. And as far as the building overall, it's well maintained, and we're happy to be a part of it. And in the future, you know, we're their air conditioning contractor of choice, so they can rely on us, and you can rely on your visit when you stay there and how pleasurable that's going to be.
All right, on to the next one.
On to the next one, man.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
This was a really interesting call to be a part of today. We got right on the roof, got right to work, and got done in a timely manner. I definitely learned a lot from Tom, Patrick, and Jacob today, and you know, I'm ready for the next one.